Yo, what is going on, guys? Wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about a money league, money CFM that I am in, that is really different than most. Most of these money CFMs actually allow you to buy abilities. This one is actually banned. This has banned a ton of abilities. It has banned any pass lead or pass velocity booster, right? So no set feet leads, no pass lead elites, no gunslinger, no inside shades, no threat detector, no identifier. All sorts of abilities are banned in this league, and it's really kind of crazy. And it takes a lot more time to figure out how to play with this. So I want to go ahead and kind of show you my team, show you what I've been playing. Like I said, this league is mostly for fun for me. It is going to be so much different than playing normal money games or even really any sort of competitive thing. Now, I mean, it's a money league, so there's competitive players in here. This is actually hosted by KMAC. The league is TGL something. I don't know, but overall, it's really fun league. Made a bunch of trades already. Took the Buffalo Bills, paid for them, not knowing that they were going to ban they were going to ban gunslinger and threat detector and all that. So I basically have a amazing quarterback in Josh Allen that has okay abilities. I mean, he's got fearless and he's got hot route master, and everything else is pretty much useless. But let me go ahead and show you the team, show you what I'm working with over here, and I'll show you a gameplay. Just had a fairly good game. It was a good game for me, at least on the offensive side of the ball. And like I said, it's taken me quite a while to figure out, how to play in this league with these crazy rule sets and different things that are banned, right? So you see, I got Josh Allen. I've got High Point Deadeye, Protected, Fearless, Conductor, Hot Route Master. Now, pretty much the two that are really good, Hot Route Master and Fearless. Although the offense that I run doesn't really need Hot Route Master, but I tried to trade Josh Allen for a couple defensive players, and nobody would take the bait. So I'm stuck with him. That and the fact that the dude's cap hit is 55 million, and I've already traded Stephon Diggs, so can't really trade too much more unless I'm just gonna flat out have to sell the team. So I did trade Stephon Diggs. I got Mark Andrews in return, and I also got Roquan Smith. So I have on Mark Andrews, I use the route tech and also the tank ability because he plays running back for me. So for those of you that are familiar with my Steelers offense, that is the offense that I have finally settled on. I feel like it gives me the best chance to pass with these crazy, rules and things that are banned. So I do this. I audible up from tight doubles into the empty tray stack, or I simply come out in the single back wing stack. So tank is really good for me, as is route tech for obviously when he goes and catches the ball. Wrecking ball, never. I don't think I've ever activated it yet. So yeah, there's that. What else we got? We got Von Miller. He's been doing okay for me this year. He's got edge threat and under pressure. A lot of people in this league have edge threat, double or nothing. That combination to simply just dominate the O lines. But for me, I went with under pressure because I'm trying to get this guy free a lot. And since there's not a whole lot of quarterbacks that have fearless, it can really cause some havoc. Now, my secondary is really good. These players I've kind of been mixing and matching depending on what I wanted to run. Right now, I am running the deep zone KO, mid zone KO combo on Tre'Davious White. I've also got that on Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. So you'll see I've got really good corners for that. And pretty much those are my ability players. In my last game, that it's actually the gameplay I'm about to show you, I did have to actually try hard in that game because I did have a developmental game for Ed Oliver. Now, I didn't know what I needed to do, but in the game I had to hold him under 75 yards rushing, or I forget what else it was required of me to actually do. But basically, I pretty much had to lock in because the guy I was playing was pretty good. He ran a pretty unique scheme, but as you'll see over the course of this game, I'm playing pretty good ball right now. So we did unlock the ability, and with all that being said, if you guys want to see more stuff like this, if you want to see more CFM gameplays, let me know. I'll just kind of walk you through this. So you'll see I am 8-2. I am the Bills. My team is really good, but there's a lot of good players in this league. So I did take 2 legit losses. They were games where either I choked the game outright or I simply was just throwing crazy passes. I've been trying to get stats. It's hard to get stats in a league when you're forced to pass without these passing abilities. So as you'll see right here, I am definitely not leading the league in any passing stats unless there's a stat for pick sixes. Probably leading that one. I've thrown a ton of pick sixes in this league. Not that's a very good thing. You see that I do have the 9th best offense in the league, and I've got the 7th best defense. But a lot of that, as you can see, I've thrown 12 interceptions, and I think I'd be lying if I didn't say at least 8 of them went back for pick sixes. Like when I'm hitting the defender, they're going back the other way. So yeah, it's been fun learning, trying to play this game without all the Pokemon abilities that we have in Mutt. So if you guys like seeing stuff like this, definitely let me know in the comments, and we'll do more of them. And if not, we'll keep up with the tips and Mutt gameplay and stuff like that. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's hop into the gameplay. All right, guys. So we are playing the Cleveland Browns. They are 7-2. We are 7-2 going into this game. This is actually going to be a really fun game for me. I don't know how fun it was for my opponent, but as you'll see, I am in the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive playbook. This is the ebook that I dropped essentially day one, right? So this ebook was actually out before the Madden game was actually officially out. So I was coming out in Wing Stack as the initial ebook, and then I switched up to this empty tray stack and tight doubles look. But this is what I also ran to do pretty solid in the MCS this year. Not as good as I would like, obviously, but we're gonna keep trying to make it better for next year, right? So let's kind of dive right into it. I know I'm kind of rambling right here, but as you guys can see, all these plays are sped up pretty quickly. This is on ×2 speed, so if you want to take this to normal, simply just play this at half speed on YouTube, and you'll be at the normal speed for a game, right? But I didn't want this video to take 45 minutes for you. I did cut out all of the defensive plays because for the most part there wasn't a whole lot unique that I was doing. Like right there, a lot of you guys probably have not seen the shot fade cross little man swap. That's a really good place to get people out of man coverage. So pretty much as you see in tight doubles, I go down, I obviously score that touchdown. I get an interception on his first drive, so now I've got the ball again. He is switching it up. I am running the ball a lot more than I do on Mutt. And once again, that is a lot to do with the fact that I have the quarterback with no real pass velocity. It's real hard, especially when you're facing a player like Myles Garrett, who he obviously has in Cleveland, that has edge threat and double or nothing. It makes it really difficult to drop back and look for things deep. So in this league, I've essentially switched up my offense to be, pretty run heavy with some quick hitting passing concepts. You'll see that I abuse the cross wheels play. You see I abuse curl switch. You'll see that I abuse post wheel. I obviously run the screen. I run the draw. I do run shot fade cross. That's normally the play I'm running when I'm looking to attack deep. I will run bench if I ever catch my opponent in man coverage. But as you see, we're running the ball pretty well. Excuse me. So here you see I go for the screen. He plays it. I eat the sack right there. Definitely don't want to force anything. As I mentioned in the intro to this video, I was playing for a development game, so I needed to make sure I didn't play stupid. Which in a league for me it's kind of difficult. But as you saw right there, that was something that was pretty unique that I did. I motioned my running back to the tight end spot, put him on a corner route, then motioned him back into the running back spot. And as you can see, he's got route tech, so he was going to fry anybody that was on him anyway. And yeah, Mark Andrews gets a nice little touchdown for me. There, I go to the play post wheel. Absolutely love that play. If they are not in a cover two with the flat zone KOs, you can pretty much throw that at will against every defensive coverage shell in the game outside of man press with a shade down. But you see that I put the tight end on a streak there because if they were in a man press shade down, then the streak to the tight end would have just been wide open. So it's pretty much a two-person read on that. And yeah, really good. Here you're going to see I'm going back to this shot fade cross bomb. And of course, Gabe Davis gets us in there and we score. Now, he actually scored right before half, got the ball back, and I end up getting a interception, a nice little user pick right here, as you can kind of see in the replay right there. So I'm up 21-7. I'm kind of in cruise control at this point. So I'm going back to the post wheel. You see, once again, it's like clockwork, right? I'm 10-10, 180, 4 yards, 3 touchdowns passing. I'm pretty much just, in cruise control with this offense. And you'll see he doesn't really have many answers. So in the middle of this game, he actually posts a message in the Discord calling my offense whack. And I thought it was hilarious because to this point, I hadn't thrown an incomplete pass yet, right? So how whack can an offense be when you're not throwing any incompletes? Now, here you'll see I'm trying to set up a nice little dot to the back of the end zone, and Myles Garrett was having absolutely none of it. Like, just threw my tackle to the ground, came, grabbed Josh Allen, told him to get over here like Scorpion, called it a day. So 3rd and 13, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to try to see, what do I do here? I don't really remember. I'm going to audible up. I'm going to throw the little drag route to Dawson Knox. Pick up 13 yards, 4th and inches. Now here, I debated for a second if I wanted to go for it. The play curl post drag is a dominant red zone play. Because of the running back route, you pretty much have a two-way read with the X receiver, which you see me hit right there. If they go play that X receiver, then I've got the running back that comes out of the backfield. So really good red zone play right there. I went for it to, in my opinion, pretty much end this game. As you see, I'm still playing lock up on defense, and we end up getting another pick. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead, kind of start cruising in here, and you'll see we're going to take a sack. But here actually comes my first incomplete pass of the game. Right, 3rd and 4. I'm going to audible up, and this will be my first incompletion of the entire football game. And it happens in the 4th quarter. When that's generally the case, right? When you know that your first incomplete pass of the game is very first play in the 4th quarter, and you got screwed, you're playing pretty good football, right? So you see I go up for the ag catch, and with the latest patch, they tell me to kick rocks. And we drop it. I kick my field goal. I feel like there's no way I lose this game at 31-7. So we end up getting the ball back. I don't remember if he threw a pick or if he went 4 or 3 and out or whatever the case would be. I know he didn't punt, so he would have had to throw a pick or went for it on 4th and didn't get it. But yeah. So here you'll see I'm kind of trying to chew the clock, kind of get out of this game, because at this point the only way for me to lose my development game would be for him to just break off some really crazy runs. So in my head, I'm going, all right, let's just get up out of this game. And here I make my first actual mistake of the game. He had been in cover 4 pretty much the entire game, whether it be match or drop. So I didn't expect that I didn't expect that guy to be there, and threw right at him for a nice pick. Like I said, my Josh Allen has pretty much been like playoff Josh Allen because we've been struggling throwing to the other team. But as you see, this game played pretty flawlessly, right? Had 5 turnovers. I did have the 1 turnover on my own, right? So 5-1, we'll take that any day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You see, I'm just going to run up the clock here, and we will go ahead and get out of this game. Like I said, if you wanted to see more stuff like this, if you want to see more commentary over CFM gameplays, or even MUT gameplays, let me know what you guys want to see in the comments. As always, like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I say that almost every video, but I really do. We have had a ton of support recently, and I cannot thank you guys enough. And yeah, shout out to you guys for checking in. If you guys want to help me grow the channel even more, make sure you guys comment in. Let me know what you guys want to see, right? So the more you chat with me in the comments, the more it supposedly helps the YouTube algorithm, send it to new people. So yeah, if you guys want to chat, put something in the comments for me. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video.